Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft the Shipwreck. Today we'll be reading chapter 24, which is titled Jake. It starts on page 209 and goes to page 213. If you guys have enjoyed this book so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button to hear more of Minecraft the Shipwreck and more novels. Without further ado, chapter 24 on page 209. What just happened? Did I die? Emily cries out. I just respawned somewhere weird. Oh, hi. Did you both die too? Jake frowns. I didn't get a death message. I don't think we died. I just saw you two disappear, and the next thing I knew I was here, Tank says. This isn't any spawn point I've ever set. Though, where are we? Where is here exactly? Jake takes it all in, walking around to get a sense of where they are. They've spawned in the center of what looks like ruins. The stone structure is cracked, open to the elements. Piles of rubble are scattered across the floor, columns broken in half, as if a great earthquake had split the ancient building, and the jungle has since reclaimed it. Everything is covered in trailing vines, lines of green tracing the walls and creeping in from the dark outside. Above them, night and dark forest rustle through the openings of the buildings. Jake stares. It's clearly designed this way. There is no passage of time or erosion that takes place here. No earthquakes. No force of nature that could destroy a building like this. Whoever made this structure wanted it to feel ancient. It does. Music starts, lilating, haunting almost as if on a cue. How did we get here? Emily demands. She pauses and then lets out a high, angry shriek. Did either of you make it to the chest in time? My inventory is completely empty. Do you guys have any of your stuff? Jake's inventory is empty, too. No, I was carrying so many seeds, Tank groans. My silk touch, axe, all my enchanted items, my diamond sword. God. Emily punches at the pile of rubble, lashing out in anger. Nothing happens. Whoa, weird. Tank does the same to the stone wall next to him. I can't break anything. What gives? Jake punches at the ground experimentally as well. You can't break this here. You have no effect here. How do we get out of here? Tank runs toward the opening in the wall, but it's too high up. He jumps, his character bouncing comically as he tries to reach for the next jut of stone, but it's too far. With no building materials and no way to affect their immediate surroundings, Jake is at a loss. The wizard, Emily says. He's the one who built this world, right? He's got the power to do anything, including teleport players wherever he wants. Why would he bring us here? To mess with us? Emily asks. Jake freezes. He thinks about the riddles he's seen and the glimpse of a mural that promises something adventure, mystery, fun. I think I think the wizard just invited us to play. Jake paces the length of the room. It's the beginning of the game. He started us over from the beginning. The more he thinks about it, the more it makes sense. Like finding their way, things was a test, and the wizard decided that instead of blocking them or deleting the game, he wants them to play. See how they do. Jake's chest puffs up with pride. He knows they did well, solving the clue and making it to the hidden chest where the things were. He wonders if anyone else has done this challenge. If they've done better. Maybe the wizard was just bored and at first was upset, but now sees this as an opportunity to try his might as a game master. He takes a closer look at the room and admires the work that went into the whole setting, the kind of artistry that takes not only time but the eye of a master builder, someone who's had a lifetime to spend in this world. A crescent moon shines above them, stars wafting slowly across the night sky. In the distance, there's the tsk, tsk of spiders moving about nearby. Jake shudders. The stone dais he's standing on is also as intricately built, even with its cracks. They're standing in the center of a crumbling monolith, but built by some strange entity covered in vines and dust. Jake's played so many video games, but he's always gone into it, knowing what the objectives were, the premise, what he could expect. Here, he's completely out of his element. He has no idea what will happen next. It's terrifying and unnerving, especially since it's just the one game he can play, always rely on to have the same rules, the same construction elements. But since he started playing in this world, the mysteries that have been unfolding, he's been meeting each challenge and taking it in stride, and it's been fun, adapting to new challenges, learning more about the mystery as he goes. It's unexpected, the kind of joy he's found here in exploring this world with his friends. The realization shocks him that he likes change, the newness of it all. Tank glances at him. So what do we do now? You're supposed to spawn here and figure out where to go. We have nothing because it's the start. Emily jumps up and down in frustration, or maybe because he knows if I had all my weapons, I would totally kick his butt. My farm, says sadly. Do you think our base is still there? Jake brings up the coordinates and lets out a low whistle. We're real far from home. He can tell Emily is doing the same from the way she immediately starts yelling. Like 20,000 blocks away. You know how many in game days it'll take to get there? And plus, we have nothing. We're going to have to fight our way through and camp along the way. And Jake's heart starts to pound with excitement. Yeah! Emily stomps again. The raspy sound of heavy stone scraping echoes in the cavern. Jake whirls around to see a long, dark hallway revealed in the wall. You activated a pressure plate. Great. Let's go down the long, dark hallway that the homicidal wizard opened for us after he took all our stuff and dropped us in the middle of nowhere. Tank stares up at the sky. You got a better plan? Jake steps forward into the dark. Up close, he can see a bit of orange flickering in the distance. A torch. Looks like there's a light at the end. Let's go. Jake walks down the hallway, letting the darkness envelope him. He's never ventured into the sheer unknown like this, unprotected, unarmed, with not even a torch to light the way. When I find that wizard, I'm going to completely obliterate him, Emily mutters. I'm going to craft a new diamond sword and enchant it with everything I have. And then ram. Am I walking into you or something else, Jake? I can't tell, Jake chuckles. Well, he's never had friends by his side to join him before. Even though he has nothing, he feels more prepared than ever before. That wraps up chapter 24. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hit that like button and stay tuned. And I will see you guys next time.